Hello and happy day. How does slowing down sound to you today? Would you like to reduce the noise for just a bit? Are you ready to make a choice and decide to listen? My name is Igor SF Walker. I'm here to remind people to slow down, to reduce the noise, to walk their lives into a natural flow. Welcome back to the Book of the Week series. Every week as I read another amazing title, I share it with the world. And today, we look at the power of when. Discover your chronotype and the best time to eat lunch, ask for a raise, have sex, write a novel, take your meds, and more by Michael Breus. For 50,000 years, our ancestors organized their daily schedules around their inner clocks. They ate, hunted, gathered, socialized, rose, rested, procreated, and healed on a perfect bio-time or biological time. I'm not saying life was fantastic in prehistoric, biblical, or medieval times, but as a species, we thrived by rising with the sun, spending most of the day outdoors, and sleeping in the total darkness. We created civilization and societies and made incredible advancements that, ironically and effectively, turned our finely tuned and evolved inner clocks against us. Biotime, your biological time, or ebb and flow of hormones and enzymes and the changes in circulatory activity over the course of the 24-hour day. Synonymous with circadian rhythm. Chronobiology, the study of circadian rhythm and its effects on human health and wellness. Chrono-misalignment, the negative impact on your health, focus, and energy when your social schedule is out of sync with your biological schedule. Chronotherapy, using tools like light and hormonal supplements to improve health and quality of life for patients with insomnia and mood disorders. Chronotype, a classification of a general timing of your biological clock. Chronorhythm, a schedule of the optimal physiological time to do just about every daily activity within the context of our busy modern lives. This is a daily rhythm for success. Circadian rhythm, your biological clock or schedule, the ebb and flow of hormones and enzymes with the changes in circulatory activity over the course of a 24-hour day. Social jet lag, the foggy feeling you get when your social schedule is out of sync with your biological schedule. Social schedule, social rhythm. When you do things like raise, eat, exercise, work, socialize throughout the day. And time-wise tips and tricks, strategies that help you sync your social schedule and your biological schedule. According to the conventional wisdom and historical definition, there are 3 chronotypes: larks, the early risers; hummingbirds, neither early nor late risers; and owls, the late risers. Psychologists and sleep doctors have long used a standard morningness, eveningness questionnaire, NEQ, to determine an individual's chronotype. However, by only assessing an individual's sleep-wake activity preferences, the NEQ, it didn't match the patient population in Michael's medical practice at all. The established chronotype assessment didn't include both measures of the 2-step system for sleep, along with wake preference. There's a sleep drive you need for sleep. Some people have a higher sleep drive than others, just as others have strong sex drives than others. Dolphins, real dolphins, sleep with only half of their brain at a time, which is why they're called unihemispheric sleepers. The other half is awake and alert, concentrating on swimming and looking for predators. This name fits insomniacs well. Intelligent, neurotic, light sleepers with a low sleep drive. Lions. Real lions are morning hunters at the top of the food chain. This name fits morning-oriented, driven optimist with a medium sleep drive. Bears. Real bears are go-with-the-flow animals. Good sleepers and anytime hunters. Fun-loving, outgoing people who prefer a solar-based schedule and have a high sleep drive. And finally, wolves. Real wolves are nocturnal hunters. This name fits night-oriented creative extroverts with a medium sleep drive. What is an efficient amount of sleep? Michael gets this question asked at least 5 times a day. The answer is, it depends. Babies need 12 to 18 hours per day. Toddlers need 11 to 13 hours. School-aged kids need 10 to 12. Tweens need 10 or 11. Teens, the teenagers, need 8 to 10. When, usually in their early 20s, young adults stop growing, the need for sleep diminishes. The National Sleep Foundation recommends between 7.5 to 9 hours per night for adults and seniors. Fixating on a number causes a lot of sleep disruption. In the same way that trying to reach a goal weight causes a lot of yo-yo dieting, frustration, and disappointment. Everyone's sleep number is different. Some people are fine on 6 hours or less. Some cannot function with less than 8. Adults who sleep 9 hours or more per night are depressed and narcoleptic. Excessive sleep is usually a symptom of an underlying condition, and also quality of sleep is as important as quantity, if not more so. 8 hours of disrupted sleep isn't better than 6 hours of quality sleep. You shouldn't count sleep in terms of hours, but rather in 90-minute sleep cycles. 5 complete cycles, or 7.5 hours, is plenty for all physical and mental restoration. 5 incomplete cycles, just 7 hours, is enough for cognitive function, appetite control, memory, and healing. I'm about to say something that will be a shock to many. Drinking coffee first thing in the morning does not wake you up, make you alert, or give you an energy boost. All it does, according to science, is raise your tolerance for caffeine so that you need to drink more and more of it to feel any effect at all. When you're about to wake up, your body releases stimulants to get your juices flowing and your heart pumping a brew of hormones, including insulin, adrenaline, and cortisol. Like most of our organs and glands, the adrenal gland, producer of adrenaline and cortisol, has a biological clock of its own. It carefully maintains the cortisol rhythm, few cycle of releasing and suppressing the fight or flight hormone over the course of the day. When you drink coffee when cortisol level is high, the effects are non-existent. Compared to cortisol, caffeine is weak tea. The only thing coffee does for you within 2 hours of waking is to increase your tolerance for caffeine. If you drink coffee when cortisol level is low, caffeine gently nudges your adrenals to give you a hit of adrenaline, and you will feel more awake and alert. The ups and downs and ebbs and flows of everything about you, from your alertness and your mood to your creativity, changes over the course of a 24-hour period. Circadian means about a day, after all. However, your day-to-day biotime does shift slowly over the course of a month, a season, and a year. The severity of those changes depends on your chronotype. The power of when stems from the latest research in biology and medicine. It is truly the cutting edge of healthcare. We know that giving chemotherapy at a particular times of day changes the effectiveness of the therapy. Timestamps are starting to appear on blood tests because time of the day affects what's in there. The idea of not taking time of the day into the account with blood samples and medication seems outdated, if not dangerous. Take this emergent research a step into the future. I believe that one day soon, personalized chrono rhythms will become just another way to treat and cure disease. You really can do everything better without having to change what and how you do it. Study how we can use timing to be stronger, faster, healthier, richer, happier, and more successful, and how we can have better relationships every day. Begin today. Change the biggies first. Sleep and wake times, meal times, exercise times, and then steadily make new adjustments to your schedule every few days or on a weekly basis. Or you can dive into a totally new schedule immediately. Please do help out. It is easy. Simply like this video so more people can enjoy it. Share it too and spread the word. Subscribe to my channel and stay up to date. And the link to this book is in the description below. So you buy it and you read and you never stop learning. Thank you. Love and respect.